it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts, UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today I am showing you this card, but I'm going to make a version of this card. This uses the soon to retire, have to get this right, Cake Soiree, Sweet Soiree, Specialty Designer Series paper, which I seem to have far too much of left. This is not my first pack, I would hasten to add, in my defence. So what I've done is fussy cut out of a piece of the rich raspberry backed with the blue sort of wave pattern on the back. I just fussy cut out some of the floral image. So that is the basis of this, and then I've got a vellum scalloped circle, starburst punch even, circle, and then one of the little metallic doilies which come in silver and gold, which are retiring. So retiring, Marina Mist cardstock, Marina Mist ink, Specialty Designer Series paper, enamel shapes, and these metallic doilies. So everything else staying. By everything else I mean the vellum and the white cardstock. So I'm going to make a version that's the same but different in the Share What You Love suite. You will hopefully remember that we've got the bundles about to go live. I have been sharing these with you. They're on my website, so you've got from the 1st of May until the 30th of May. You can get these early as bundles. You can also get the new In Colour collection, the 5 colours, as a bundle at 10% off. Each of these bundles, which start at £53.25, include a free item. So in the smaller bundle you get free note cards and envelopes. In the a little more you get free C6 envelopes and the embellishment kit. In the Got to Have It All you get the envelopes, the embellishment kit, and the only way of getting the Statement of My Heart single stamp is in this bundle, unless you are a demonstrator, in which case you could have got it in April. So that's where we are. So I am using an A5 card base, so that's going to make an A6 card. So that's scored down the middle. And all I've done is cut a piece of A6 card in half, sorry, A4 card in half to make an A5 base, and then scored it down the middle to make our basic A6 base. I have a piece of the Designer Series paper. This is not pearlized, but there are some that are pearlized. So this one, let's see if I can get there. Yes, I can. Hurrah! You can see there's pearlized elements. And on this one, obviously there are more, but this has also got pearlized, and that's because it's our 30th anniversary globally, so we're going for the whole pearl theme. So that's cut at my normal first layer mat, which is 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. I will have the dimensions, including metric, on the associated blog post immediately below, so don't worry about that. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do, apart from apologise for the dreadful lighting, I'm filming this on the most drear afternoon for some time. Apparently we've gone back into winter in Oxfordshire, and it's worse yet to come, so that'll be something to look forward to. Right, so that's that. I have, as I mentioned, cut more floral from the Designer Series paper. I have punched out a vellum using the starburst punch, just a little circle. I have, from one of the pearl doilies, cut the centre out, that's so that I can get the smaller size, so similar to the silver doily, this is the smaller size, and as you can see it looks beautiful. So this I'm going to attach to this, probably at the same time as I attach this. So first things first, I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back of this. I'm going to put them towards the top. only because that's probably where I'm going to have the most of the fussy cut. So I'll just pop that down there. So I'm going to make sure that I cover that with the fussy cutting, probably like that. But first I'm going to add, I think I might, so I'll add some fast fuse to the bottom of that. Make sure I've got this pearlized side up. I'm going to pop it in place and then pick that up, and then I can add some more fast fuse over the top, just so that I've got a good amount of fast fuse on this. I'm also going to add, because we've got the vellum on dimensionals, I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals to the bit that's off the vellum, just to give it a little extra support. And then we'll pop the whole piece down as one. So apart from the fussy cutting, which does take a while, it's great for when you're watching television, particularly if it's not something with subtitles, which seems to be what I end up doing, as I'm trying to fussy cut and read subtitles at the same time. Not a great idea. Right, so I will save this piece for another project. I won't waste it. So I'm just going to stamp using, I think, mint macaron, which I haven't got ready. Let's grab, or should I use tranquil? Can't decide whether to use mint macaron or tranquil tide. I might actually go for tranquil tide. Used to be indecisive and all that, just so that we've got a bit more contrast. Tranquil tide is in the flowers, so let's use tranquil tide. And just pop that towards the bottom of our piece of scrap. Whisper white, whoops. Try not to drop that. And I'm going to use, on the original I just used a piece of cardstock and then flagged it, which I'll come back to in a minute. I'm going to use the, what do we call it, Pretty Label Punch, because I'm going to have a slightly different layout. Only slightly different, just changing it up a little bit. Casing my own project, I think it's called. So instead of coming over here, which covers up an awful lot of that, I'm going to pop under here. So I'm going to have it kind of, I think we might go right under there actually. I'll have it, yeah, there. So we've got some of the floral. If I had a brain, there are moments, I really do worry about my own brain. It's been a fairly long and fairly stressful week, I have to say. So my brain is beginning to give out. I've had a fairly long and fairly stressful couple of weeks. But that's fine, that's what crafting does. It helps relieve some of that tension. I think if I hadn't been doing my crafting, I would probably have ended up even more insane than I feel I am at the moment. Right, now I popped enamel shapes around, whoops, that possibly needs something underneath it, enamel shapes in a triangle round that. I'm going to use some of these Share What You Love artisan pearls, which are beautiful. So let's just open those up and see if I can get them out without them flying everywhere, which is my normal trick. Do you love this new packaging? I do. It's just clean and fuss-free. It's just marvellous. Oh, flagging. Here you are, flagging. That's what I mean by flagging. So I think, I might stick with the kind of aqua. So we'll go for, might as well do it round. Actually, let's go right in, as I did on the original, right into the bottom of the Y. Then, oh, let's go for the inevitable corner. And then, I might, I might actually just pop it in the middle of that flower. So we have our three pearls, but they're not an obvious triangle, but they are a triangle. So there we go. As I say, apologies. Let's see if I can throw a bit more. Does that make it better? No, it makes it a bit yellow, really. Turn that off again. So anyway, there we are. So this is the one I've just made with the pearl, and then this one with the silver. So there you go. Do remember, this is the best time to get the Share What You Love bundles. The absolute best thing to do is to put the really big one into a starter kit, because then you end up, including the free items that you get in the bundle, you end up with about £150, £155 worth of product for £99 post included, as opposed to the normal deal is £130 of product. So it's a perfect time to sign up with my team. So there we go. The other thing to remember is that during May I'm doing a giveaway, which is for the Colour Caddy, which has now retired or is retiring. I don't know if it's still available. The Colour Caddy, the old, so the still current but retiring at the end of this month, colour families. So it will be a full set of neutrals, regals, brights and subtles, as at the 2017-2018 catalogue. I've been saving those up over the last few months. So if you shop with me in May, you will enter into a prize draw. For every £25 you spend throughout May, you will be entered into that prize draw, and a lucky winner will get that. You have to use the hostess code, which is on my blog and below. If you become your own hostess, because it's a £150 order or more, I will still enter you into the draw, but you will only get the one entry, because this is to encourage people to use my hostess code. There's an honest statement. So yes, I'm in the total bundle, and that will be coming from me, so that's a gift from me, not from Stampin' Up. So the total bundle is worth a lot of money, because the Colour Caddy is what, 50-ish pounds, I seem to remember. So yeah, it's a lot. The value is a lot. Let's find the Colour Caddy. 202, £54 just for the Colour Caddy, and then you'll get each of the colour families as well, apart from the in colours. So the whole set of regals, the whole set of neutrals. So that's £50 there, £30 there, I must be mad, £50 there and £50 there. So over £200 worth of value as a prize. So there you go. I hope to hear from you soon. Hope to see your orders rushing in. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions or queries, either leave a comment below or send me an email. My contact details are on my website. All the information about this project and the prize draw are on my blog, which is a link immediately below in the description bar. Thank you very much for joining me again today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!